Today I'm going to talk about 11 single-party games that you should definitely take part in if you want to have some fun in single-player gaming. In this list, I tried to include games that haven't really featured on YouTube before so that you might discover something new other than the obvious big AAA games that most of you may already know about. This is a continuation of the first part of the selection of games. If you haven't watched it yet, then look at the link in the description or the tip in the upper right corner. The Darkness Down, released in 2012 by Digital Extremes, is an often overlooked gem in the first-person shooter genre. Based on the comic book series by Top Cow Productions, the game follows the story of Jackie Estacado, a mobster with supernatural powers granted by a demonic entity known as the Darkness. The game's standout feature is its unique quad-wielding mechanic, allowing players to wield two guns while simultaneously using the Darkness tendrils to attack enemies, manipulate the environment, and execute brutal finishing moves. This mechanic adds a layer of strategy and creativity to the combat, making each encounter dynamic and exhilarating. The Darkness 2 also boasts a compelling narrative, blending elements of horror, action, and drama. The story delves deep into Jackie's struggle with his powers and his quest for vengeance, providing a dark and gripping experience. The game's cel-shaded graphics give it a distinctive comic book aesthetic that enhances its overall atmosphere. Despite its quality, The Darkness 2 did not receive the attention it deserved upon release. However, its unique gameplay mechanics, engaging story, and striking visual style make it a title worth revisiting for fans of first-person shooters and dark, narrative-driven games. Castlevania: Lords of Shadow is a remarkable reimagining of the classic Castlevania series. Developed by Mercury Steam and released in 2010, this game reinvents the series with a modern twist, focusing on a deeply emotional narrative and breathtaking visuals. Players take on the role of Gabriel Belmont, a member of the Brotherhood of Light, who embarks on a quest to defeat the Lords of Shadow and resurrect his deceased wife. The game is known for its stunning graphics, atmospheric environments, and a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack. The combat system is fluid and satisfying, with Gabriel wielding a versatile combat cross that can be upgraded with new abilities and combos. The game also features impressive boss battles that require strategic thinking and quick reflexes. Lords of Shadow blends action, platforming, and puzzle-solving elements seamlessly, creating an experience that is both challenging and rewarding. The story is compelling, with twists and turns that keep players engaged from start to finish. This game is a must-play for fans of the Castlevania series and those who enjoy action-adventure games with a strong narrative focus. The Evil Within, directed by Shinji Mikami and released in 2014, is a survival horror game that harkens back to the classic horror games of the past while introducing new elements to the genre. Players take on the role of Detective Sebastian Castellanos, who is plunged into a nightmarish world filled with grotesque creatures and deadly traps. The game is known for its intense and atmospheric gameplay, combining survival horror elements with psychological horror. The environments are meticulously designed, creating a sense of dread and unease as players navigate through twisted landscapes and encounter terrifying enemies. Combat in The Evil Within is challenging, requiring players to carefully manage their resources and use stealth and strategy to survive. The game's narrative is complex and unsettling, with a story that unfolds through fragmented memories and hallucinations, keeping players on edge throughout the experience. The Evil Within successfully captures the essence of classic survival horror while introducing new mechanics and a compelling narrative. It is a must-play for fans of the genre and those who enjoy games that provide a thrilling and terrifying experience. Remember Me, developed by Dontnod Entertainment and released in 2013, is an ambitious action-adventure game set in a dystopian future where memories can be digitized, bought, sold, and altered. Players take on the role of Nilin, a memory hunter who has the ability to manipulate and remix people's memories. The game's standout feature is the memory remixing mechanic, which allows players to alter characters' memories to achieve specific outcomes. This mechanic is used creatively throughout the game, providing unique and engaging puzzle sequences. Remember Me also features fluid and acrobatic combat, reminiscent of games like Assassin's Creed and Batman Arkham series. The game's world, Neo Paris, is beautifully crafted with a rich and detailed environment that reflects the dystopian themes of the narrative. The story explores themes of identity, memory, and control, providing a thought-provoking experience that keeps players engaged. Despite its innovative mechanics and compelling story, Remember Me did not achieve significant commercial success. However, it remains a hidden gem that offers a unique and immersive experience, making it a must-play for fans of action-adventure games and narrative-driven experiences. Sleeping Dogs is an open-world action-adventure game developed by United Front Games and released in 2012. Set in a fictionalized version of Hong Kong, the game follows Wei Shen, an undercover cop tasked with infiltrating and taking down a powerful triad organization. The game's setting is one of its standout features, offering a vibrant and bustling city that feels alive with activity. The attention to detail in the city's design, from neon-lit streets to bustling markets, creates an immersive and authentic experience. Sleeping Dogs excels in its combat system, which is heavily inspired by martial arts. The hand-to-hand combat is fluid and satisfying, allowing players to execute a variety of moves and counters. The game also features a robust driving system, with high-speed chases and intense shootouts adding to the excitement. The narrative is gripping, with a story that explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and identity. Wei Shen's journey is filled with emotional and moral dilemmas, making for a compelling and engaging experience. Despite its quality, Sleeping Dogs often flies under the radar compared to other open-world games. However, its unique setting, engaging combat, and compelling story make it a hidden gem that is well worth playing. Shadow of the Colossus, developed by Team Ico and originally released in 2005, is a masterpiece of minimalist storytelling and epic adventure. The game follows the journey of Wanda, a young man who ventures into a forbidden land to revive a girl named Mono. To achieve this, he must defeat 16 colossal beings known as the Colossi. The game is renowned for its breathtakingly beautiful landscapes and the scale of its Colossi battles. Each Colossus is a unique puzzle, requiring players to use their wits and agility to find and exploit their weaknesses. The sense of scale and the intricacies of these battles create a sense of awe and wonder. Shadow of the Colossus is also notable for its emotional depth, conveyed through its minimalist narrative and hauntingly beautiful soundtrack. The game explores themes of sacrifice, loss, and the consequences of one's actions, leaving a lasting impact on players. The 2018 remake of Shadow of the Colossus brings the game to modern consoles with stunning updated graphics while retaining the core gameplay and emotional resonance of the original. It remains a must-play for fans of epic adventures and those who appreciate games that offer a profound and unforgettable experience. Dishonored, developed by Arcane Studios and released in 2012, is a first-person stealth action game set in the fictional, plague-ridden city of Dunwall. Players assume the role of Corvo Atano, the Empress's bodyguard who is framed for her murder and seeks revenge against those who betrayed him. The game is renowned for its open-ended gameplay, allowing players to choose between stealth and combat to achieve their objectives. The variety of supernatural abilities at Corvo's disposal, such as teleportation, possession, and time manipulation, provides players with numerous creative ways to navigate levels and eliminate enemies. Dishonored's world is richly detailed, with a unique art style that blends steampunk and Victorian influences. The narrative is engaging, with a story that explores themes of betrayal, revenge, and redemption. The game's level design is one of its standout features, offering multiple paths and approaches to each mission. This encourages replayability, as players can experiment with different strategies and abilities to uncover new secrets and outcomes. Dishonored's blend of immersive storytelling, open-ended gameplay, and atmospheric world make it a standout title in the stealth action genre. It is a must-play for fans of games that offer freedom of choice and a richly crafted world to explore. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, developed by Ninja Theory and released in 2017, is a psychological action-adventure game that offers a deeply immersive and harrowing experience. Players take on the role of Senua, a Pict warrior who embarks on a journey to Helheim to rescue the soul of her deceased lover. The game is renowned for its portrayal of mental illness, with Senua experiencing severe psychosis throughout her journey. The developers worked closely with mental health professionals to accurately depict the condition, resulting in a powerful and respectful representation. The game uses binaural audio to simulate the voices in Senua's head, creating an unsettling and immersive experience for players. Hellblade's combat system is intense and visceral, focusing on close-quarters melee combat. The game also features intricate environmental puzzles that require players to see the world through Senua's unique perspective. The narrative is deeply emotional and compelling, exploring themes of loss, grief, and resilience. The game's stunning visuals and hauntingly beautiful soundtrack further enhance its atmospheric and immersive experience. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a must-play for fans of narrative-driven games and those interested in experiences that push the boundaries of storytelling and representation in gaming. Control, developed by Remedy Entertainment and released in 2019, is a supernatural action-adventure game that offers a unique blend of narrative-driven gameplay and mind-bending visuals. Players take on the role of Jesse Faden, who arrives at the Federal Bureau of Control, FBC, in search of answers about her past, only to find the Bureau in chaos, overtaken by a mysterious force known as the Hiss. The game is renowned for its stunning visual effects and the use of real-time ray tracing, which adds to the eerie atmosphere of the ever-shifting FBC headquarters. Control's narrative is deeply intertwined with its gameplay, encouraging players to explore and uncover secrets while utilizing a variety of supernatural abilities and powerful weaponry. The combat system is fluid and dynamic, allowing players to manipulate objects with telekinesis, create protective barriers, and levitate to gain a tactical advantage. The story delves into themes of power, control, and the unknown, providing an engaging and thought-provoking experience. Control's combination of innovative gameplay mechanics, captivating story, and cutting-edge visuals make it a standout title in the action-adventure genre. It's a must-play for those who enjoy games that challenge the mind and offer a unique narrative experience. Prey, developed by Arcane Studios and released in 2017, is a first-person action-adventure game set in an alternate future where players awaken on a space station overrun by hostile aliens. Players take on the role of Morgan Yu, a scientist who must uncover the secrets of the space station, Talos the Fan, and survive the alien threat. The game is known for its immersive atmosphere, with a richly detailed environment that encourages exploration and discovery. The open-ended gameplay allows players to approach situations in a variety of ways, using stealth, combat, or a combination of both. Morgan's abilities, enhanced by alien technology, provide a range of options for dealing with enemies and solving puzzles. Prey's narrative is compelling and full of twists, exploring themes of identity, humanity, and the consequences of scientific experimentation. The game's design encourages multiple playthroughs, with different choices and paths leading to varied outcomes. Prey's blend of immersive world-building, engaging story, and flexible gameplay mechanics make it a standout title in the action-adventure and sci-fi genres. It's a must-play for fans of games that offer a rich and multifaceted experience. Dragon's Dogma: Dark Arisen, developed by Capcom and released in 2013, is an action RPG that offers a vast open world filled with dangerous creatures and epic quests. Players create their own character, known as the Arisen, who is destined to battle the dragon that has plagued their land. The game is renowned for its deep combat system, which allows players to choose from various classes and switch between them to suit their playstyle. The combat is dynamic and rewarding, with players able to climb on large enemies to target weak points, use powerful magic, and employ a range of melee and ranged attacks. One of the standout features of Dragon's Dogma is its pawn system, where players can create and customize an AI companion who will assist them in battle. These pawns can be shared online, allowing players to borrow other users' pawns to aid in their quests. Dragon's Dogma: Dark Arisen's rich world, deep combat mechanics, and engaging quests make it a must-play for fans of action RPGs. Its blend of challenging gameplay and expansive exploration offers a rewarding and immersive experience. The Surge, developed by Deck 13 Interactive and released in 2017, is a sci-fi action RPG that combines challenging combat with a dystopian narrative. Players take on the role of Warren, an ordinary man who wakes up in a malfunctioning exosuit after a catastrophic event at a mega corporation's facility. The game is known for its intense and strategic combat, where players must target specific limbs of enemies to gain resources and equipment. The exosuit can be upgraded with various parts, allowing players to customize their abilities and playstyle. The difficulty level and precision required in combat draw comparisons to the Dark Souls series, offering a similar level of challenge and satisfaction. The Surge's setting is bleak and industrial, with a focus on environmental storytelling that reveals the dark secrets of the corporation and the facility. The game explores themes of humanity, technology, and the consequences of unchecked corporate power. The Surge's combination of challenging combat, deep customization, and immersive world building make it a standout title in the action RPG genre. It's a must-play for those who enjoy difficult, rewarding gameplay and a compelling sci-fi narrative. Alien Isolation, developed by Creative Assembly and released in 2014, is a survival horror game that captures the essence of the original Alien film. Players take on the role of Amanda Ripley, daughter of Ellen Ripley, as she searches for clues about her mother's disappearance on a derelict space station. The game is renowned for its tense atmosphere and the constant threat of the xenomorph, an unpredictable and relentless enemy that stalks the player throughout the station. The AI of the xenomorph is highly advanced, making each encounter unique and terrifying. Players must use stealth, distraction, and limited resources to survive. Alien Isolation's attention to detail is impeccable, with environments that faithfully recreate the aesthetic of the original film. The story is engaging, adding depth to the Alien universe and providing a personal connection through Amanda Ripley's quest. The game's ability to evoke fear and tension, combined with its rich atmosphere and faithful adaptation of the Alien franchise, make it a standout title in the survival horror genre. It's a must-play for fans of horror games and the Alien series.